prevent transitions, really clog up the middle of the park, and win balls back anytime this team turns the ball over in dangerous positions. And Derek Etienne Jr. on the offensive end on that front line, so some of that service and some of that magic's going to have to come through Mihailovic and Cifuentes.
And here we go from Soldier Field, just off the lake. Orehel able to keep it alive. Zinkernagel has options. Ball coming in toward the post. Oh, that's on the doorstep for Kuipers, but instead it finds the gloves of Sean Johnson. Gutman, centering pass. Gutierrez, right for Sean Johnson, as the veteran keeper parries it away. '19th minute, Zinkernagel driving it low. Kuipers coming in. And it might have been a big left paw from Sean Johnson to keep it out.
Good read from Sean Johnson here. It's a really crowded area, so as this ball gets cut back to the penalty spot, he doesn't see it.
Ale Selassie will knock it down. Orehel winding up from long distance through traffic. Johnson busy so far in these opening 20 minutes and comes up with a save again.
Looking over his shoulder, and there's the take from Orehel. Just doesn't try to overhit it, just a low-driven ball on the left foot. Especially in a crowded area like this, you just have no idea what could deflect or a rebound that could come.
Protecting space for his goalkeeper, Sean Johnson. Zinkernagel lofted in and right into the gloves of the veteran. And that's routine for Sean Johnson.
Another piece of this dynamic here in the first 30 minutes, Rogo, is just how little we've seen Mihailovic get on the ball.
Centering pass, and it's 1-0. Kerr was in the area, but it's Elliott who touches it into the back of his own nets.
And when you get to that position against the run of play, look at the defense now from Chicago. Still backtracking. They try to hold their line there, and they whip in a ball with pace, and there's Elliott, unable to turn his back to his own goal and set up appropriately. Last-ditch effort arrives a little bit late, and it's an own goal. There's a beauty in putting in that ball with pace, Rogo, to the near post. And those times.
Designated player, Mihailovic, delivering to the penalty spot. Osorio, and a big save from Brady to parry it wide, and TFC will line it up in the other corner. Numbers still forward for the Fire as they recycle their runs and circulate the ball. Lofted in the direction of Elliott. He'll head it, but that's one hop into the gloves easily. Out of pressure, into space for Mihailovic, pushing forward. Wide now here for Kerr, and he leaves it right onto the hands of Chris Brady.
Johnson can get to that, but struck so well.
So now the Danish winger sets up corner number 7. Zinkernagel toward the penalty spot, and that is in! Atoning for the first half own goal.
But look at this out-swinging ball from Zinkernagel. And there's Elliott in a crowded area, just rising up above everyone. Already one of the tallest on the field. And it ends up being Davila who pulls a few players in front of him. And look at Elliott just scrapping for any bit of space, able to set his feet, use the pace of the ball to redirect it.
Corbanu hovering in from underneath, aiming to play it through, and a point to the spot from Timothy Ford. Elliott and Corbanu got tangled up at the edge of the area. Elliott actually, and Timothy Ford indeed will go over and take a look at the monitor. I mean, the word to me, and Robin Fraser won't like it, is just a clumsy challenge. But was it a challenge that took Corbanu out of the opportunity to get into a goal-scoring spot?
Well, it looks like Corbanu comes up before there's even any contact.
And you're looking exactly what VAR is looking at. And as you see, Corbanu got into a spot in the second half sub right there.
As Corbeanu actually pulls up, lifts his feet off the ground before there's any contact, and then him and Elliott just run into each other. Corbeanu's turned his back at that point, so I don't see how he could play out that play. Watch the way he lifts his feet up. There's no contact there. And then he's spun, so right when he takes this last touch, he beats Elliott. There's no contact on that initial swipe from Elliott, so I don't see a foul there.
Well, let's hear from the 45-year-old referee. See if you can read into the body language.
Both players going to the penalty area. There is no tripping offense by Chicago. Final decision, drop ball.
Drop ball, and I think they got it right. From back in 2017. Zinkernagel toward the back post. Elliott! What a moment for the captain of Chicago as they lead!
Off a corner kick in the second, and look at him isolated, just trying to free himself up on the back post from Larea, and he spins off him, gets around, and there's nowhere.
Corbeanu trying to keep it alive. Tight space combining there. Rosted now chops it back on his right foot, and this will be a point to the spot. Bamba got caught with his foot in the cookie jar, and this time Timothy Ford did not hesitate.
Bamba putting in the work to get to that space, but just leaving the draft.
With 4 years here in Chicago. And now trying to come and bite them back. Mihailovic, no! Brady! Oh, and Mihailovic is there on the rebound to put it home.
And he ends up holding his ground long enough, makes a huge save. But you're probably not going to see Mihailovic sprint faster than that. The reaction.
Cuello, entry pass for Dominguez, and that's where Brady will find it. And that's where we hear the final whistle. Late drama developing between Greg Berhalter's Fire